Welcome back. You're watching NSE FinWiz Season 2, and today we are at Jubilant Life Sciences at NOIDA.
In case we are buying a house, so is it true we get the rebate, income tax rebate, only after getting the possession?
Partly true, partly non-true. Why? If you buy the house, possession not received today, then only when you get the possession from that year onwards, interest on housing loan will be allowed. But right now, whatever is payment you are making for repayment of the house loan, that will be allowed as a deduction under section 80C. And as I told little while ago, that I can take housing loan from anywhere in the world, bank, financial institution, friend, relative, anyone. But please do remember, if I take the housing loan, let us say from a friend or a relative, repayment of that loan will not be allowed as a deduction. For repayment purpose, only financial institution, bank, etc., not from relatives, etc. And interest on housing loan, definitely you will get it when the house is ready for possession.
Sir, a few queries related to property. Can we take a non-returnable loan from any of our relatives?
Non-returnable loan. Please tell me the list of those relatives. I will like to make friendship with them.
No, actually...
Take the more simple route. If he is a relative within the definition of section 56, my blood relation as defined in section 56.
Yeah, I am talking of that only. Suppose my brother gave me...
Then why talk of the loan? He can give you gift anytime, as much as you like. No question of loan.
So on gift, what is the tax liability then?
Tax liability, if it is from non-relative, then over and above 50,000 rupees, it becomes your income of the year and you have to pay tax. Not 50,000 from each person. But if it is from your relatives, then big tata, no tax at all. And so now next time you start meeting your relatives at some function or anything, ask them, you are my relative now? Oh yes, Didi, I am your relative. How much gift can you give me? Or then she will not see at you.
Actually,
but if she gives you any amount, fully exempt.
Suppose
Another thing, making relative not possible. आप हमारी मुंह बोली बहन है, not allowed.
I'm talking of the first blood relation only, so it can be taken as a gift.
And any doubt, please read section 56 carefully of Income Tax Act.
Okay.
I want to know which are the good children plans in today's date. Like my son is 13 years old. In which plan should I invest so that at the age of 18 or 90, I should have the right kind of amount for his further studies if he wants to go abroad?
Please do not buy any children insurance plan.
Okay.
Okay. So let me clarify. The traditional insurance plans will not give you more than 5.5–6%. If you buy ULIP, there are 4 kind of charges which make ULIP a bad policy to buy. They charge you premium allocation charges. There is a policy administration charge, a mortality charge, and then fund management charge. Collectively added together, it works about 8 to 10%, which eats into your return. So better way to buy, again invest, will be through mutual fund. So if you are not too risk taking, then go a balanced fund route. There are a couple of children plan dedicated. HDFC Children Gift investment plan is there. ICICI Children Gift investment plan is there. You can actually look at those plans. Those are balanced fund, doing exceedingly well, and have all given in excess of about 14–15% return in the last 10 years.
There's also a question from our audience of this show. He's Rohan from Mumbai, and he says, I'm 26 years old. What should I invest in? And so that I have enough money for my retirement.
If you start investing early, there's a huge amount of benefit, okay? And really power of compounding works very well in favor. So if he's 26-year-old and looking at retirement 24 years, I mean, as I gave you example of HDFC Top 200 also, or HDFC Prudence Fund, that 1 lakh money became 60 lakh rupees. So that is the power of compounding that will come. Effectively giving you a return of 20% compounded return year on year. That's the return that it effectively works out to. Okay. So for that audience, I think he should be going for equity fund.
Okay, fine. Okay, thank you Tanvi, thank you Mr. Lakuria for joining us, and thank you all for being there.
They were so clear and say to the points that they cleared all of my queries which I really had. So the the answers given by the specialist were good for the beginner as well as for the person who are doing some investments.
Firstly, what we'll do is to stick to mutual funds, because long-term investment in mutual funds will give us best returns. That is what we got from our today's discussion. And secondly is that we'll have joint property, husband, wife, or father and daughter, so that we can have, both of us can have a tax benefit.
There will be a lot of changes I will be doing. I will be investing more in PPF, as he said, and more in mutual funds. And I will be also opting for gold scheme, which he just described here.
So what we've seen from this session is that these young professionals play safe and stay away from risky investments. Hopefully this session has changed their mindset. On that note, it's time to say goodbye. We'll be back again next week with another episode of NSE FinWiz. Till then, do write to us with your queries at fwq@network18online.com. Goodbye.
Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.